So we all know by now that fossil fuels are running out, and this is one of the reasons why electric cars will make a lot of sense in the future. But what you may have not known about are electric bikes. So in today's video, we're actually going to be reviewing $1 million electric bike brand that is completely crushing it, and we're going to just dissect it to learn as much as possible about their marketing strategy, their brand design, their conversion rate optimization, and all of these things that are really going to help you out if you're trying to start an online business or if you already have a business. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the video. The store is called Cowboy, and it's kind of a funny name for a bike, right? Because a bike is like a modern version of a horse. I mean, a car is a modern version of a horse, but an electric bike is kind of like a horse because you don't necessarily need to pedal. And as you can see, the design of this store is just A+. Like, this is a 10 out of 10 as far as store design goes, and it's beautiful. Like, I really can't say enough good things about it. It kind of reminds me of Tesla. If you've ever gone on the Tesla website, I'll just show you real quick. As you see, it's pretty similar, right? Tesla is a little bit better, obviously, but they're a multi-billion-dollar brand. Cowboy is not quite a billion-dollar brand, but they are driving nearly 500,000 monthly visitors to their website. Let's, for fun, compare that to Tesla. Tesla is doing 15 million monthly visitors right now, and it's declining. So maybe it's time to short Tesla finally. Just kidding, I love Elon, but hey, traffic doesn't lie. This store is on the come up though. If I could buy stock in this brand, I probably would, especially when you consider something like this. When we take a look at the Google search trend for electric bike, we can see that it's a breakout trend. So this is insanely powerful right now, and we're in a bit of a dip right now, but logically this is most likely going to go back up, especially with what I mentioned with electric cars and how it makes sense for more electric cars to be around in the future because of fossil fuels. It's a bit similar with electric bikes. I think more people are going to start commuting via electric bikes since it's so much easier than riding a regular bike. Yes, people are lazy. That's one thing you always got to consider when you're building your business and trying to solve problems. So this is really the best example that I can show you of a one product store right here. This is a great one product store idea because it's high ticket. One of these bikes alone is going to cost you, let me see, the price is $2,900, which, you know, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money. You could buy a used car for that amount of money. However, it's not as much as I expected because this bike looks super clean. I mean, the design is beautiful. It seems like the functionality is great. You can have your phone on there, which is a small feature, but very tasteful. And just everything else about the bike is awesome. They even have an app integrated onto it so that you can actually track how many miles you've traveled and stuff like that, right? So super cool stuff. Very good idea too. Like, honestly, this is such a genius brand because they have an app built into it. So they're able to add services on top of the brand, like theft protection. Genius thing for a bike, right? Cowboy Care, whatever that means. I'm sure that's just like making sure that your bike is staying in tip-top shape. But brilliant idea, right? Because now you got this physical product and then you're selling services on top of it so that people will continue to shop with you over and over again, especially if they're happy with the bike, right? That's what you need to figure out for your business, is how you can continue to please your customers over and over again so that they continue to come back to buy from you. Now, if we take a look at their Instagram, which, by the way, Instagram just launched this layout on desktop, so now I can look at messages on here. So if any of you have a brand doing 20 to 50K a month and need to scale, hit me up with the word YouTube on Instagram. Let's see if it works. We're taking on a few new clients for Akemi, which is my agency. If you didn't know, it's pretty cool. We do some pretty cool stuff over here, and this is all built on Shopify, by the way. So shout out the homies at Shopify. But as I mentioned, they're starting to dive a little bit into short form content. So they're posting a few reels here and there. It's looking really clean though. They're really trying to keep a brand image in mind, like super hard. And it makes sense, right? This is a very expensive product. So you need to be a little more meticulous with how you promote it. You don't want to ruin the reputation or the look of the brand and how people perceive it. But these kinds of videos like these, I really like. I actually think it would be a smart idea to make some content that's not so extremely well produced. I think one of the best marketing examples of that is the iPhone with their Shot on iPhone campaign, because you still got a lot of really high quality footage, right? A lot of high quality content, but it was made by users. So it had like a little bit of magic, a little bit of human touch into it that you just can't get whenever all of your marketing material comes internally. So let's take a look at their ads. Now, they do have a YouTube channel, which is pretty cool. I'm advising all the brands that we work with to start YouTube channels. Obviously, I got a lot of experience on YouTube, and I can tell you from firsthand experience how powerful it is to build an audience, and you can definitely do that for your brand. There's no reason you shouldn't do that. This is definitely the ad that they're running right now. 1.9 million views. That's pretty significant. It's a pretty cool ad. Again, it doesn't really sell me that much on it though, to be honest with you, but hey, You know, they're testing different things out, and I can tell that they have such a strong brand image that they want to uphold, and that's why they do those kinds of ads. They have 160 different results on Meta, which is pretty crazy. That's a lot of different ad creatives, but this is what the big brands do. You know, they just test a lot of different content and optimize from there. And that's really the best way that you're going to get the best results possible. As you can see, though, they are diving heavily into short form content for ads as well. So Instagram story placements, you can run Instagram story placements through Meta, and it's a really affordable placement for an ad. Probably not as effective as a feed ad most of the time, but you do get a nice bang for your buck. And as you can see, they're definitely targeting the German market. I think that's German. All you Europeans out there, you can correct me. I can take it. I don't mind. I don't know if this is German or not. I checked myself and it is German, so ha. But yeah, that's pretty much for this video. It's getting a little bit long. I'm going on tangents here. That's how I know I should probably stop the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.